Today, I want to talk about 8 steps on how to start a business. Stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Wabwire here. If you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe. Now, last time I talked about how to be productive at home. If you didn't watch that video, I encourage you to go back and watch it. Step number one is identify the problems or the needs in your community. The best businesses that are there are businesses that are actually addressing community challenges and community problems. For example, my kind of community amongst my fellow peers is tourism is expensive. The best kind of solution for that is to start a budget business. The other kind of problem we all faced was the lockdown. You could not go to the market. Therefore, the best business idea was to be able to have a delivery business. So, with those examples, you will realize that I have been able to share step 2, which is generating your business idea. Now, in this particular stage, you need to dream big. Have as many ideas as possible and then narrow them down to the most important one or the most visible one that correlates with step number 3. So step number 3 is mapping out your resources. The industrial era will tell you that you need to have capital, you need to have money, cash. No, that's wrong. In the information era, you are asset number 1. Your brain, your mind, your talent, your time. The other resources you need to map out is how much time you have to invest in. Now, any idea, any business, if you invest in 6 to 8 hours every day for the next 6 months, you would achieve a lot in it. The other huge resource you do not need to forget is the internet. Do you have a smartphone, or do you have a laptop, or do you have a notebook? Those are some of the important resources you need for your business to be able to thrive. But also you need to categorize, am I in the service industry or am I in the product industry? If I do not have the resources I need to do either of them, you can still be able to use communication, and with the information you have, knowing who does what best, who needs what, you can be able to be the broker and connect and be able to build up what you want to be able to start in the process. Step number 4, you need to have a value chain system. It's not the proper say. I'm talking about value addition. You need to make sure that you add value to the ideas and the products you're offering your people. So this is the stage where you sit down and form a product. And in that product, you ask yourself, am I giving it in form of quality or in form of affordability? Or in form of both. And there you need to find out, what unique thing am I doing that some of my other people are not doing? That helps you to be able to look out around you, who are your competitors and who are the people you want to kind of outcompete and outshine. So there you need to just look out and see how best can you offer your service or your product to your clients or potential clients that will attract them mostly to you. Step number 5, map out your threats. When you're mapping out your opportunities or your resources, you need to map out your threats. Threat number 1 can be your doubt, yourself. You are your own enemy. And there is an old saying that insinuates that if you solve the enemy within, then the enemies outside cannot be able to defeat you. So the enemy within is you. You need to first conquer yourself. You need to believe in yourself. You need to know that you will succeed. The other threats you need to map out are your competitors. Who is doing almost the similar kind of product you are doing? And if they're out there, you just need to find out how best you can outmatch them. And this reminds us of step number 4, which was value addition. So what value addition are you bringing in that is going to outmatch what your competitors are doing? So there are many other threats that you need to look out for. Government policy, Sometimes it might be climate, or depending on what you want to do in your business. Step number 6, marketing strategy. Now, marketing strategy is your war plan. When you know who your threats are, what you want to do and where you want it to do, who you want to do it for, and the resources you need to do it, you need to map out how you're going to move. They say a moving army is an army that cannot easily be hit. So your marketing strategy has to be smart. If you want to do something or market your business, the best first marketing strategy should be digitalized. If there's anything we have learned through this COVID period, is that we need to make sure that we digitalize our businesses. Facebook is an amazing tool to market, to do our sales and our products using the ads, the promotions and the boostings we do. Twitter is not bad either, and also things like Instagram are not bad for the products we are selling. What we need is to think about creative ways of bringing out our brand, our image, and we need to also know how to take amazing photos of what we do. If it's a service, we kind of have to do action photos in that area, we're doing it. If it's a product, we need to use the light boxes to take those amazing pictures of the rings, the watches, the phones, or anything you might be selling in this particular instance. So your marketing strategy has to be able to have attention to any of those details, and it doesn't have to be a fancy document. It can be a 2-page document written down in your notebook with your pen and paper and very articulately designed or cleared out. That brings us to the other stage which is that brings us to the other step, number 7. Commit your ideas to a paper. So you're gonna think about 1, 2, 3 up to 6. The most important next phase of 7 is committing it to paper. I have a saying that I keep on telling most of my friends who are trying to start a business. I keep telling them, respect your ideas so much so that you actually have a decent notebook to put them in, because your notebook is actually your business, is actually your mind on paper. Now, committing something to paper relieves you the tension of remembering it every single time. You commit it to paper and your mind is able to actually now think about other things that help enrich or improve on what you have. You will start with one book and add another book and another book and another book, regardless whether you have a laptop or an iPhone or phone, Android, anything. Just make sure that you have a notebook aside to commit your rough ideas to paper. Let them flow easy and let them be able to be captured. Now, when you capture your idea on paper, it may not look as perfect as so, but at the end of the day, you need to move to stage number 8, which is the most important stage. Start and improve your business. Now, your ideas, they will tell you that you are mostly going to have the most chaotic year. Now, the chaoticness of the year is you'll be figuring out how customers are relating with the service you're offering. You'll be figuring out what angers your customers. You'll be figuring out how your competitors are retaliating to your marketing strategy. A lot of things will be happening there. It's a learning, chaotic maze that you have to face. So in improving your business, you need to read, you need to watch videos like these ones and many others on YouTube, on any other platform. You need to read many blogs, as many blogs as possible. At the end of the day, you will find yourself becoming a master in your own business and in your own service. Because one thing about mastery is you reduce from being a jack of all trades to a master of one. And when you have a dominant service, a dominant product you're offering your clients, that is your niche and that's what they know you for. But you may not discover that at the beginning of your business, but you may discover that while you're improving your business and you are dedicating it. Remember, it takes time, it takes tenacity, and it takes talent. And talent can be developed along the way. So, I'd like to thank you again, guys, for watching this video. Please share, comment, and if you've not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'd like to say thank you and God bless you.